Shadim Shuri. It is Wednesday, October 9th, 2024. I'm certain that I won't be on tomorrow or Friday. Well, yeah, tomorrow, Friday, or even Saturday. And hopefully, I'll be back on Monday. The storm is coming, and for those that follow the storm, it's definitely heading toward me. I am in Sarasota, Florida. Based on the direction of the storm, the best case scenario for everyone that are curious is to wake up tomorrow morning and see that the eye of the storm hit Sarasota. We want to be in the eye or near the eye. Anything within 5 miles of the eye, that's the best case scenario. So give me the eye of the storm. For this particular storm, based on the direction, the path that it has been going, all the rain, the heavy rain is on the north side of the eye. I can tell you for the last 72 hours here in Florida, we barely got a sprinkle so far. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. Meanwhile, north of us, Tampa, have got a lot of rain already. So for this storm, the best case scenario for us is the eye to hit us right now. The eye is about 10 miles north of where I am. 48 hours ago, the eye was 40 miles north of where I am. It has been moving from Tampa southern. The path has been slowly creeping suddenly. The worst rain is going to be north of the eye. The wind is going to be bad no matter what, okay? The worst wind and the worst tide surge, because where the wind is pushing the water, the circular movement, the counterclockwise movement is going to be on the southern side of the eye. So this is why I said the best case scenario for us is the eye hit Sarasota, because north of us can have all the rain, south of us can have all the flooding. Well, there's going to be flooding no matter what. But as far as the surge that caused the worst flooding and the worst damage, that's going to be usually 10 to 15 miles south of where the eye is. Okay, so that's going to be, really bad for if you are 10 miles south of the eye or 15 or 20, likely that's where the worst surge is going to happen. So for now, the eye is about 10 miles north of me. What is not the likely scenario that I like to see, but it is also a good sign to see that it has been moving south slowly, right? Even if the eye was 20 miles north of us, the damage would have been just as bad as far as the surging tide. But I take comfort in that it has slowly come down from, being 40 miles north of us to 20 and now 10, and within the next 14 hours, it can be right on us, which is the best case scenario. And we'll see, it is what it is. Anyhow, let's go to the chart before I go real quick. Airbus, Boeing only competitor, it has come down into the zone of support, and I say it's time to nibble if you want exposure to this. Okay, it's here, it's now. It got its tax loss selling. Okay, it's down roughly 20% from the year high, and it is here. If I have ordered in to buy at 130. Okay, so this chart look pretty healthy. Okay, so if you go back 15 years. Okay, look, this was a key all-time high digestion. Okay, long time resistant. This is that's after the pandemic. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go back. Let's go 3 years. Let's go 10, 15 years. Okay, there you go. Okay, so all-time high. Check back, and then you get the pandemic, and then of course you got resistant, come down, resistant, break out, check back, and off it go. Okay, it's certainly benefit from Boeing missteps. Now, if for whatever reason, if okay, you can see that this is a very clean chart because I have never owned this stock. I've been watching it, but certainly not own it. Okay, there you go. Potentially, that could be the worst case scenario for now. Okay, so but 130, yeah. Boeing, I've been talking about this. Tax loss is here. Would I buy it here? I wouldn't mind, but I have ordered in at 150. The next time it comes down to 150, I will buy. And real quickly before I move on from Boeing, when I talk about tax loss selling 20%, it does not mean that any particular stock that is down 20% from the high of the year will face tax loss selling. Okay, it's a general statement, but it's different from fund to fund, situation to situation. So it's something to watch. You watch the movement of the stock after Labor Day. If a stock look weak and stay weak from Labor Day through October, yeah, no doubt that's tax loss selling. Okay, even if it's 10%, even if it's 50% down, there's no guarantee that you had to be down 20% to face tax loss selling. What if you are a hedge fund that are fantastic and you pick mostly winners, and right now in your portfolio the worst stock is only down 15%? Guess what? You likely would look to harness loss there too. So it doesn't have to be 20%, but a lot of funds have a lot of dogs. And depending on how badly they pick stock, picking something 20% down is easy to find losers. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But Boeing, yeah, as ugly as it is, I wouldn't mind buying in the 150, 154 range. I do think there's a 15% potential gain from where it is into year end into this zone here. Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't mind paying 150, get out at 170. High probability of profit there. Now, when it comes down to defensive play, Lockheed, Raytheon, General Dynamic, way too hot. Not chasing it, but if you want exposure, Textron. Okay, I like Textron here, and it is coming into the zone of support. Look, remember gap fill, gap up. I talk about don't chase it, but if you want to, at least put in an order near the bottom, and you will get your chances. Look at how this candle is. Look at this. Is it random that it comes right down there? Okay, so yeah, it's not random. All right, you might have to wait 3 months for that order to trigger, but it eventually did. Well, it's coming down. Where would I buy? I would buy Textron at 84 and then 82. Okay, 82 is the low of this candle here. That's a no-brainer. Okay, and if that trigger, if this alert go off, it let me know that my order at 82 is nearby. And if that trigger, gap fill 80.5. Okay, I think my order is, well, not quite 80.5, but it is 80.3 is where my order sit for the gap fill. Now, if my order at 82 trigger, then I can see myself selling puts at 80. Okay, we do a put spread 80, 75, something like that, right? It's easy to buy down there. I don't mind nibbling a few share up here, but buy big down there. All right, that's it. Hopefully I will be back on Monday. That's the best case scenario, is we got a couple of days of no power and then everything is restored by Monday. That's the best case scenario. I don't want to talk about the worst case scenario. All right, people. See you